wonder if he thinks about me.
I think finding yourself in a rap beef with famous people to any degree as a human being, there's like a limited amount of people who can relate to that. I just like even people who are rappers, it doesn't always happen to them. So like the average human being, it's not something they're going to experience. Something stranger somehow happened to me at the ripe age of 16. When I was 16 years old, I moved out of my parents' house and was couch surfing. I had pawned the few belongings that I had and purchased a laptop and microphone. So I was recording, and there was this other young white rapper. His name was Toke, and I saw him freestyle over, I want to say like a Yellow Wolf beat.
Welcome to the interior of one of the most hardest working minds that today continues.
Something like that. And I hit him up and asked him how much for a feature, and he said $75. So I promptly PayPal'd him $75, and he sent me the vocals back. And I got to work on the song. The song's called Disgusting. And keep in mind I was 16, and the song was called Disgusting. It was not good. I had exclusively battle rap prior to that, a cappella even. I wasn't good at rapping on beat. I wasn't great at staying on beat or writing a song.
Bruh.
And I had this thought that I would just put a bunch of other rappers on it so that maybe I could get heard by more people. So I had went to Reddit and found some rappers in Australia. I found a UK rapper. I found like 8 people, and I crammed them all onto this song. And then I saw Bizarre from D12. Eminem's band, the shower cap boy, most disgusting member of the group. He was doing features, and he said $350. So I saved up my $350 from my McDonald's paycheck as a homeless 16-year-old youth, and I sent it to Bizarre of D12 for this feature. I did not get that feature for about 8 months. So I was sitting on this song that existed that wasn't good. And finally, Bizarre sent his feature 8 months later, where I just had to exist with this thing. That Token was already on. When Bizarre finally sent the vocals,
Come suck this ugly weirdo.
I put it out immediately. I slapped him on and put it out. I didn't have mixing. I didn't have mastering. I didn't know anything of what I was doing. It was one of the first songs I ever put it out. And I put it out on iTunes. Old kick and kabang.
So stupid.
The day it came out, Token messaged me immediately and was like, you have to take that down. I'm off beat, this, that, and the other thing. Because I had moved people around, but it sounded on beat to me. And then I asked Bizarre if he was going to retweet it or share it. And he said that I should take it down as well. So Bizarre blocked me, and I started going in on Token, kind of being a piece of shit, and he ended up blocking me. And then there I was, 16 years old, homeless, with my first song that I then promptly removed from all platforms because nobody who was on it, other than the people who didn't have much of anything going for them, were proud of it, and I was pretty angry.
Bruh.
I did post it in an Eminem Reddit back then, and some people gave me some love. They gave me a little bit of love. It was a disaster. It really broke me down back then. It was like my first purchases as kid, really on my own and into my career. And that's how I was treated or how it went. And like, I recognized the song wasn't good.
Bruh.
And whatever, looking out for their image, but I still paid for it. You know what I mean? You heard a little bit of me before you recorded. You knew it wasn't going to be great. The only problem is years later in 2022, so 6 years later or so, 8 years later, I found the email with the vocals and the email of me saying I had paid for it and he had received payment. So me and Coda B put together a song that had me, Swiggle, and Rico all on it with the Token verse. And on the song, I even say,
on me like a female gay, and Token don't you sue, I got the email saved. And
so we put it out. And within like a day, it hit 100,000 views. And we were getting messages about how great it was from people all over the place. Because Token at this point had gone on tour with Hobson, gotten signed to a label, released a song with JID and Tech 9. He had blown up. And I gotta be honest, we were trying to ride some coattails. We were trying to steal clout. Because I paid for that shit and felt like I had some ownership and was angry still that he made me take it down. And you know what? Fuck him. And it was to spite him. I reignited something that was very old, and he had blocked me on my previous accounts, and I wasn't blocked on these accounts. We woke up the next morning, and it had been taken down. Atlantic had sent a cease and desist to DistroKid, and essentially our only option was to go to court to prove that I did in fact own those vocals, or just take the money that we had made off the song up to that point and move along. At the end of the day, we did release the song. We did go up a bunch of followers, and we made about $350 off of streaming, which is a $275 profit over 6 years. That's not bad. If that's all that thing did for me, that's not bad. And we've tried to put it on SoundCloud, we've tried to put it on YouTube. It gets taken down every time. So the only way you can hear it is by going to the Antelope Fishermen Bandcamp page and purchasing our first album. It is one of the bonus tracks, and it is untitled. And so far, that hasn't been taken down yet. So if you'd like to hear it, it is there. I played a tiny clip for you. That's all I can do. That's all I can do for you. The only progress beyond the end of the beef, which was the song getting taken down, is I did diss him on a Token beat, because there is a producer in our group called Token. No relation.
Yelling fuck Token bitch and not the one in my group. Can't wait till you pull up, put a gun up to you.
And people started asking why I didn't like him after that song came out. So that's why. I also want to say that I have nothing but love and respect for Bizarre. D12 still means a lot to me. Was excited to see him on Eminem's new album. We squashed that. I messaged him and apologized. He said it was all good. We even talked about doing a song again. It didn't come to fruition, but no disrespect to Bizarre. Shout out Bizarre. But this did happen.